Oh, jeez.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm Sean Johns, and today I'm gonna be hunting solo. The Beard and the Bearded family are out at the park today, and everyone else was preoccupied at the moment. So I figured I'd take up this opportunity to have a little Tuesday stream and hang out with you guys and go for a little hunt and see what we can find. And we've got Jim's live today, was first in the room, followed by Game Lord and Hunter Lane. King Reekin is here as well. Hey, what's up, King Reekin? And Caleb Sears says, well, ain't this a surprise? Yeah, it really is. I just figured, you know, we can't go without a Tuesday stream, so I figured I'd try to fill in for Mr. Beard. And Scooby-Doo has also made it. And Caleb says, I mean, if you want to hunt with some buds. And Dan Stacy, how's it going, Dan? Glad you can make it. Doing pretty good here so far. Think we got a female bear off in the distance here, so we'll go see if we can't get eyes on her and get a shot. And Hendry just rolled in. Hey, Hendry, how's it going? I know he's about as pumped for Africa as I am. I can't wait. Have I asked, by the way? Is it Thursday yet? No? Okay. Oh, it's killing me, the anticipation. I can't wait to get a hold of that big 470 Nitro Express. Oh, and hunt some Cape Buffalo. And oh man, it's time's going by too slow. And there's Flair, the hype man himself, the conductor of the hype train. Hey Flair, glad you could make it. Says hype. Well, the wind's not the best for this bear, so I'm not expecting to see her, honestly. But we've got some tracks here, so let's go ahead and just run out and check these tracks. Some blacktail, apparently. And this is probably... oh, that's a male bear. That's not too bad. We got coyotes. We've got everything downwind of us, of course. They don't want to cooperate today. Oh, what do we got there? Little female moose. Might use her for a quick consec check to make sure we're good to go for the rest of the hunt. And she's down. So we'll go pick her up. And yeah, chat, what is the one thing you're looking forward to most with the new Africa map? Me, honestly, it's the new weapon. I mean, I'm so pumped about a new reserve and getting to hunt new animals, but oh, I've been waiting for a new weapon in this game for a while now, and something with that kind of power, oh man, should be a blast. And Regal Eagle has just rolled in. Hey Regal, how's it going today? Glad you could join us for a little casual Tuesday stream. And Flair, I'm with you. An unnerfed 4570 would be a dream. They really didn't do service to that caliber in Call of the Wild. But our consecs are up, so we're good to go. And we've got some... that's a decent looking level 2. Got quite a few whitetails over there. And Hunter Lane is here as well, and he says that buffalo gun as well. And King Reekin says the new map and the weapons. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait. I know Beard's planning on streaming a marathon stream. I believe Flinter's gonna do the same thing. I'm sure I'll join one, if not both of them, depending on the times that they do the streams. And Jeremy Gentry just rolled in and says, thanks again for a stream. Oh, you guys. No problem at all. I enjoy hanging out with you and getting to do the streams. And I think we're going to crouch, see if we can't get closer. Because there's a couple of level 2s, and I want to see which one looks like it's the biggest. And Scooby-Doo says he's got to say the new weapon and animals as well. Tyler Scott also rolled in. Hey, Tyler, glad you could make it. Out here for a casual hunt on Layton Lakes and see what we can find. You know, I don't know I've ever seen whitetail in this section of my map before. Usually they're a little further to the north and east, but I will take it. And Hunter Lane says he kind of wants to shoot a rabbit with the 470. Oh, I'll be honest. If it's not a diamond potential animal, I think I'm going to shoot everything with that 470. Depends on the cost of ammo, though, because the gun's 125K. So the ammo's going to be, I would imagine, pretty expensive. But I know a lot of you have said that, you know, you're working on grinding away to get the money to be able to afford it. Because 125K is quite a bit for a rifle. I want to get a look on that guy. All those front risers are a little too short. I think this is going to be the biggest one that we've seen. But yeah, what's everyone doing to earn the money to get that 125K? I usually don't have problem earning cash, especially if you go hunting for the predators. Look at this little bunny. Just a one trivial. But I go for the predators because they seem to pay the most, alongside with red deer. Red deer will pay you around 1,300 and higher per kill, so they're a great way to make cash. And King Reekin says he's grinded over 200,000 for this DLC, so he's ready. I'm curious how much the did they spook? Possibly. I'm curious how much the holographic sight's gonna be for that rifle as well, because I'm looking forward to being able to put that on the 20 gauge. Should be fun. Give us a little better sights than just the irons with the 20 gauge. Oh. Not sure if that was the bigger one or not, but he's the one we're going to take. Not with the 243 though. Get him with the 270. Oh. Go ahead and hold still for a moment, guy. Or don't. Okay, they're going to be difficult this morning. Or this evening. And Oregon Outdoors has rolled in and said he killed a 6 scoring red deer yesterday. 6 total score? Because that's pretty impressive. That might be a record for the smallest red deer. So the rest of that herd did spook, but we managed to get this guy, so we'll pick him up and see how we did. Not too bad, a 766 and only 729 cash. That's why I stay away from the deer if I'm grinding for cash, unless you come across a whole herd, then you can wipe them out. And Miss Awesomeness herself has just walked in. Hi, Miss Curious. How are you doing today? Good to see you. And he had no trophy score. Okay. Oh, it must have been a female, huh? Let's see, there's a female moose there in the distance. But not too worried about her. We're going to run and get into this next opening and see what we can find. Those rabbits running alongside me, I keep hearing. And Miss Curious, I'm doing great. Just thought I'd take advantage of nobody streaming today and come out for a little hunt myself. Really, I can't wait for Africa, though. And Henry says he's kind of forgot about need zones and slaughtered everything working to get that money for the 470. And Oregon Outdoor says, no, its trophy score was 6. Oh, okay. I don't know if you caught it in the last stream. Me and Beard were in together. I believe he got a 13 overall score. There's a whole pack of coyotes. Now this is, ooh, there's a 7 hard. This is a great way to make cash. These coyotes pay extremely well. That 7 looks a little different. It has a little more red to his coat there. Got another need zone from the meese there. We'll see if we can't sneak up to about, excuse me, maybe about 150 meters and take a shot on these guys if we can get that 7 to stand still. It's right there. What's that one there? That's a 2 minor, 2 minor, 5 medium. That one almost looks I have never seen a piebald coyote, but sometimes they can be confusing with their colors from a distance anyway, with the different fur variations they've got. But that's the guy we want right there. It's about 180 out. A little outside the ideal range, but if he'll hold still. And he's down. Nice. So we'll run around this lake and see how that level 7 scored. And Dino Master just rolled in. Why am I streaming today? Well, nobody else was, so I figured I'd give everybody in the community a chance to get their Tuesday fix on Call of the Wild. And Wolverine just rolled in. Hey, Wolverine, how's it going? And King Rican wants to know, what is my favorite animal coming to the game? I'm going to say the Cape Buffalo. I'm excited to get out there and hunt those massive creatures, the Widowmakers, the Black Death. They've got so many crazy nicknames. I think it's going to be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to that challenge. What about everyone in the chat? What's the animal you're looking forward to the most? I would have to say next to water buffalo, it would probably be the springbok. The way they prance across the field and pronking, I believe it's called. It's a weird name, but you know, the way they hop across the field, I think it's going to be hard to get a decent shot on them. And spelling like Flair is a thing. Jeremy Gentry's looking forward to the kudu. And some kind of notification just happened. Oh, Potato Squad donated $10. Thank you so much, Potato Squad. Did not get to catch that message there because I'm still in not in studio mode. So we'll make an adjustment to that so I can read the donations and subscriptions better. There we go. And Outdoor Gaming dropped by to say hi. Well, thanks for dropping in, Outdoor. Always a pleasure to have you here. And Hendry's looking forward to the warthog and the wildebeest. Yeah, the wildebeest. Actually got to see a herd of them in the last EW stream. And, man, I think that's going to be fun. Massive herds of wildebeest. But here's that 7 here. See if we can get a better look at him. Not really with this red stuff. But he was a gold, an 857. And see, look at that cash. Almost 1,400 cash from one animal. So coyotes are definitely a good animal to go after if you're trying to earn some cash. And you can hunt them quite like I hunt a lot of the herded animals in this game. I'll just drop one and push the herd with the shot and then try to catch up to the herd. Don't know if we're going to do it this time. But you can usually catch up to them pretty easy because the coyotes are not that fast. But I think they went off into the woods there, and yep, they did. They're calling as we speak. And I want to stick to the waterways today, so we'll probably leave them alone. But that moose just seems a little too comfortable being this close. So we'll put her down. And Carrier says, bonus stream hype. Nice. And Hendry says it's the poor man's buffalo. I'm assuming he's referring to the wildebeest. But, you know, guys, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to drop the Cape Buffalo with the 338 with a good enough place shot. I mean, as you can see, if you didn't see in Flinter's video earlier today, you can drop a moose with the 243 if you place a good enough shot. So I don't think people are going to be forced to buy the 470 right away to be able to hunt all the animals on the Africa map. But I just think it would make it that much easier if you had the big boomstick. So let's see. Where are we at on the map here? Oh, okay, we're going to cut across right around in here because I like to be on the other side of this river that runs up the middle here. And Flair says he heart shot a reindeer with the 223. So you see, there you go, guys. You can drop the bigger animals with the smaller calibers. It just requires that much more of an accurate shot. And Jeremy Gentry thinks the 7mm could drop them with a heart shot or close range. You know, I hope so, but I don't know. I don't have much faith in the 7mm. They made some adjustments to it, and I'm just not a fan of it anymore. Unless I'm going for red deer or reindeer, I really don't mess with it. And Hunter Lane wants to know, how much does the 470 cost? Well, the 470, unless they have changed it since the last stream, is going to cost $125K. So that's it's pretty pricey, but I think it's pretty reasonably set, considering I've looked at some of the cost of those double barrel rifles, and they're, in real life, a cheap one's around 20 grand. So they are pretty expensive. Oh, look at that. We've got another herd of white-tailed deer here. That one doesn't look too bad. They're going to get stuck on the water if we try to call them, but maybe we can call them to the water's edge there. See if we can't find a decent one in the herd. And King Rican says all he uses now is the 454. Yeah, the 454 is a great... That one's a little dark looking, but don't think it's melanistic. That one there looks like the... Oh, maybe that one? That's a pretty good looking rack on that level 2 there. What do we got for distance there? About 104. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I'm not sure which one's bigger. I think I'm gonna... Decisions. Let's see. Well, we're gonna go for the one that gives us the best shot first. How about that? Which seems to be that guy there. Oh, got him. He moved right as I shot, so I wasn't sure. We'll just catch up with them. I don't want to take a risky shot and then have to track him down. And non-inspirational just rolled in the room, says, hey, only just saw you were streaming. Didn't post anything in Discord. There should be. Oh, look, we've got him floating in the river there. And this is the thing that they've put in now. He will float to one of the banks, so we'll just wait for him to float to us. And I did post it in the YouTube videos. I'm pretty sure, almost positive. If I didn't, if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, Non, that would be awesome. And Henry says the minimum caliber for buffalo is a 375. Yeah, I did some research on that, and you're right. A lot of the safaris and game lodges, they won't let you hunt with anything less than a 375. And there he is. He floated right to us. That's kind of convenient. So let's see how we did. And he's a gold at 816, so not bad. Got a couple golds to start off the stream. Couldn't ask for much more than that. And Jake Boggs just rolled in. He says, hey, everybody. Hey, Jake, glad you could make it. What's that over there? It's a little 3 moose. Not bad looking. Maybe we'll get going. And guys, I want to ask everybody in the chat something. I noticed last week I was having a little bit of lag, and I've been playing with the bit rates in OBS, trying to get everything to run smooth. So if you could just let me know in the chat if everything's running smoothly or not, I would appreciate that. Because there's a lot of fine-tuning to the settings apparently you've got to do to make everything run as smooth as it should. And Wandering Bard says it's smooth on his end, so that's good to hear. Because it shouldn't be the internet anymore. I bit the bullet and switched over to fiber optics, so I'm getting 350 up and 350 down. So I've got plenty of internet quality. But adjusting the bit rates and all that seems to, you know, have an effect on it. And Non says he's getting a little jitter, but that could be his internet. That's possible. Let's see. Should we go for that moose or should we catch up to this herd? I think we'll actually push out, excuse me, into this next opening and see where this herd of whitetail went. We've got some rabbits in the brush there with us. I did bring the 22, so I guess if we do spot a decent rabbit, we can shoot him with an ethical weapon. Oh, we got some blacktails now. Okay. See if we can't call them in. The other thing I'm curious to see with the update is if it has any effects on the other maps, because I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed a pretty big change every time we get some new content that comes out. It may be a change in where the animals hang out, or like with the whitetails, how they all travel in herds now. And so I'll be curious to get on and play around with that and see. Let's go for a heart shot. Oh, missed it. But he's going down. I think I got that second shot into him just in time. There's that moose over there. He still hasn't spooked. Oh, and there's where the whitetail's all headed. Just make sure there's a couple nice 2 minors in there. I wouldn't mind taking out, see if they'll come back bigger. And Flair says, oops, smacked a fox with the 338. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, Flair, as long as it's not a diamond. And yeah, I'm with you there, Non. He says they're just trying to keep us on our toes by moving animal spawns around. I think you might be onto something there. Which I'm all for it. It, you know, gives a little bit of look at that. And for those of you who are saying you're having trouble finding whitetail on your map, that's why right there. Because they're not running in, you know, ones, you know, between 1 and 4 in a group now. They've got 30. Just massive herds they travel in now. Let's see where we're at on the map. We could, oh nope, we still got a ways to go. Is my tent gone? Oh no, we're just a lot further south than I thought. I was gonna say I lost the tent. Not gonna worry about her, just gonna keep moving forward. And yeah, I'm with you, Flair. They could move a max scoring bison onto my map as well. I haven't come across any level 5 bisons either. Of course, I don't hunt them near as often as you do. Flair has a thing for the bison. Another drinking zone there. And Wolverine asks, is a 226 kilogram red deer an 8 or a 9? You know, I don't know off the top of my head, but there is a link to Discord in the description below. And if you check the spreadsheet under Call the Wild spreadsheets, it'll give you that exact answer you're looking for. I usually actually have it up while I'm playing, but today, with the last minute decision to do a stream and everything, I missing out on a few things. But there's a 4 easy moose. Spray some moose spray that way. That's a 4? Wow, he's got the small palmates there. Actually, I may go for a spine shot since he's back to me like that. Oops, squat back down. I'll get out of the way. And I screwed that up. I think I actually hit the female. Don't know how that happened. But we'll go see if it was a flesh wound and if we can carry on or if she's gonna die. She hadn't went down yet, so we might be clear. Hendry says he can't seem to find bison. Well, if you go from the west side of the map, Tichenau, really from the south all the way up north, is where I tend to find. Did we even hit one of them? It's where I tend to find my, oh, yep, right here. It was a flesh wound, and it was not the male. We hit the female. But that's where I usually tend to find bison, starting out in Tichenau and just working your way north. Usually, I believe it's Spreeburg. I get a few bison around the Spreeburg outpost as well. So that's a good spot to check. And the bison, I mean, you can run around looking for them. They'll spook, but when they spook, they don't run near as far as the other animals do, and they tend to, half the time it seems like they tend to turn around and come back right to where they were spooked from. So you can try those techniques. And Non says, how many days till Africa? 2 days. In 2 days we will be playing it. Actually less than 48 hours, I believe, because they said in the stream it should be releasing around noon Sweden time, which I believe they're 9 hours ahead of PST. So 4 or 5 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning, something like that, is when we should get our hands on it. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm probably gonna wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning anyway, just to be ready for when it comes out. I don't think that's the female we injured. Let's see if we can get the other moose to come back out. I don't think that was from her, so she probably didn't die. So we should be in the clear, but don't like to leave a wounded animal out there if we can help it. And Non says he hopes it's not early in the morning for him. Carius says that's noon her time, so that will be nice for her. Get a full day of playtime in. What do we got up there? There's a bear, another bear rest zone. Anything else in the distance? Nope. Alright, well, that female didn't go down, so I think we're just going to leave her be and continue on our way. I want to cross over to the other side here, because I like being on that side when we get past that opening there. And Wandering Board Outdoors says, I'll need to wait until I get home from work to hunt Africa. It's going to be a long day. Yeah, I hear that, buddy. This week has been going by super slow for me. Feel like a kid waiting on Christmas Day. It can't get here fast enough. And I also heard Classic is getting a big update, maybe some new animals. I think a lynx, maybe. Oh, there's a decent moose track, 529. So I believe EW said Thursday they're going to do a 2-hour stream, like split it, do 1 hour on Classic and 1 hour on Call of the Wild. So that will be neat to see. I'll try to catch that. Oh, he turned around. Where did he go? Try to catch that on a second monitor while I'm playing Africa, because yeah, nothing's gonna pull me off of Africa that day. And Flair says he'll be sleeping. Oh, Flair, don't do that. You gotta wake up. Africa hype. But I know internet is an issue for Flair, so downloading speed may put him back a little bit behind us. Oh, there's the female. But I think the male went back that way, actually. And I'm not going to spend time going after him because of the wind. So I think we'll actually just shoot this female in here, because it's been a little while since we dropped something. If she'll hold still. She's just going to walk right up to us, so we'll give her Oh, there we go. There's that male. So we're actually going to leave her alone since he's giving us a mating call. He's probably coming in. Don't think that's that 4 that went. What was that? Saw something over there. Yep. Go ahead. You're no longer needed. Go. Run. Where's Rekt'd? I need a shut up, moose. I've got to get that sound bite installed into my OBS. I have not done that yet. And Nod's asking, think they will allow for pre-install for it? Ah, that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. And pretty sure that's not our level 4. Nope, that's just a level 3. But he will get shoosted. I like to shoot him crouching, but he's still coming in, so we'll let him come a little closer. See what we can do about this. And Tim Kent just rolled in. He says good morning. Good morning to you, Mr. Kent. How are you doing today? Come on. Come over the top of that hill, buddy. What is he doing? He's being very sneaky, that guy. Look at this. He's going to go into the bushes where we don't have an angle on him. I think there's quite a few meese up here, actually, behind this next... I hear you, guy. And I wonder if there's any bigger males behind there. There's quite a few sets of legs I saw there. So we may have to shoot this guy and then go check those tracks over there. Nice. Come on. Come on out in the open. No need to be difficult. You're only a level 3. There we go. See if we can run over here real quick and get a... Oh, look at that dirt cloud. That was pretty cool looking. And look at that. The tree is so conveniently holding his head up. Why can't that happen with the diamond? That'd be a good picture. And we got a gold out of him, though, in 830 and a little over 1,000 cash. So not bad. Not bad at all. Let's check some of these tracks here. See if they were all females or maybe a bull in there. Nope, seems to be mainly female tracks. And Wandering Bard says, I hope we get a 30-06 bolt action in this game at some point, or just any larger caliber bolt action than a 270. Yeah, I'm with you. I'd love to have a 30-06. Really, I mean, even if they put it in the same integrity as the 270, I would just like to have something... a change in weapons to turn. And no, Streamlabs is on. I got the notification earlier from the Potato Squad, but it may be delaying longer than usual. I've been having that issue for some reason. And yes, Henry, I use the polymer tips. As soon as I unlock the polymer tips, I throw the soft points back in the safe, and I don't use them anymore. The polymer tips just have so much more penetration. It's really the way to go, in my opinion. And Jeremy Gentry said, apparently, I'm sure he's talking about in the stream, they said that new weapons are in the talks, so that is good to hear. Would love it. I mean, look at Classic. Look at all the different weapon selections you get in Classic. I'm hoping one day we get that same amount of choices. I mean, a paid DLC or not, at this point, the game's got me hooked. I will pay for it. Just give it to me. Oh, there's the female moose right there. Oh. Messed that one up. And she didn't turn. That was a bad shot. And that's usually why I don't go after the females. I tend to rush my shots. I don't take my time because I'm not worried about it, and then I end up flesh wounding them. Which is not what you want to do, because then you spend all day tracking them. And it's a way that your consects can fall off if you don't track them and they do eventually die. But Vital Assassin, hey, he also rolled in. Don't know if I said hello to you, but hello and welcome. Glad you could make it. And there was a male moose running with him, but just a small one there. Only 451 kilograms, so we're going to go back out to the water because she didn't go down, so I think she'll be alright. Matter of fact, she may even push out around this mountain and come over here to the waterway. And yeah, I'm with you there. Wandering Bard Outdoors, he said he'd pay as well. At least the guns in this game are $5 for multiple weapons with multiple skins, not $5 per weapon skin like in Classic. Yeah, I really tried to get going in Classic. I don't know. I just look at it and it's going to cost me so much money because I know me and I'm going to want, you know, the muzzle loaders and the, you know, the big guns, the small guns, and there's so many variations. I know there's a cheap way you can get started in Classic, and actually I believe Flinter did a video on that showing, you know, the cheapest way to get started in Classic. But really for me, I'm a graphics guy, and oh man, Classic just doesn't hold a candle to the graphics of Call of the Wild, and that's, man, this game, in my opinion, is the prettiest game I own. It's just amazing. It's got me really looking forward to Generation Zero because it's using the same graphics. I mean, we're going to be hunting robot armies in Hirschfelden. So it should be a good time. See, just a female moose there. Not really worried about her. I want to cover some ground because I want to get a little further north. I've got a pretty good amount of need zones in this area, but my hot spot is really further north. And then from there to Willowpeg. That's where I really have the map just dotted with need zones. See how you can see I got a few here, not many. But once you get from this tent that I've placed strategically further north, it's just littered. That's where I get most of my animals. But I like to start off a little further south and just clear the hunting pressure that I've created the day before by hunting everything. And we're going to try to shoot this female moose and not mess this one up, hopefully. And Non says he can't wait for Generation Zero. Finally, the animals fight back. Yeah, I haven't watched too many. I think I've seen 2 trailers on it now, Wandering Bard, and it's definitely piqued my interest for sure. It's definitely a game I'll be picking up. I believe they said it's going to release in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. So it's still a ways off, but it'll be a blast. There we go. That one's down. So we can use her, actually. We'll check our consects and see if they fell off. Should be enough time that they would have fell off by now if one of those other deer died. Or moose died. And we're still good. So we'll keep chugging along and see what we can find. Oh. Another female moose there. And yeah, I've got a video I'm actually working on. Don't know if I'll be able to get it out tomorrow or not. And if I don't get it out tomorrow, it may be pushed back because of Africa. But I went on a fallow deer hunt and had a pretty eventful hunt. Almost got killed twice by them. They run in such big packs of females that it's very easy for them to just stampede and Doesn't take much to kill you in this game. And Henry says he did some testing. Soft tip does a lot of damage close range for heart and lungs. They do, Henry, because of the expansion. They do expand a lot more than the polymer tip, but you don't get the penetration, and penetration is key. Especially if you're going for the longer shots on the animals and the for instance, with the buffaloes, or I mean the bison, sorry. I have had the soft tip bullets not have enough penetration to hit heart on the bison from a forward facing angle. And I've never had that issue with the polymer tips. Also, I've had a couple times where you've, shot from a further distance at kind of a bad angle, but still I've had it go through the animal and not penetrate the spine. It shows it hit right on spine, but didn't hit spine. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Beard agrees with me and a lot of the other content creators that the polymer tips are just the way to go. I mean, I know Beard, for instance, he won't even use the soft tips. Once he unlocks a new gun, he continues to use the previous gun with the polymer tips until he can get the better bullets unlocked. Because they make that big of a difference. They really do. And Glenn, yeah, has just rolled in. Hey, Glenn, glad you could make it. Good to see you. How are you doing this evening or morning? Got another moose call coming from the east here. See if we can't get a spot on it. And yeah, I've heard you say that a few times, Flair. I haven't had the chance to personally put that to the test for myself, but I do believe you, as you are the lever gun guy. He loves that 4570. Got another coyote there. But man, that's a long way to go around to collect a body for that moose. I think we'll leave him going, or leave him there and get going. And it's going good, Glenn. We've had a couple golds already. It's been a pretty good hunt so far. And Mason Jenkins has just rolled in. Hey, Mason, glad you could make it. Good to see you here, man. As well as Hayward Gale. Hey, Hayward, how's it going? It is just me by my lonesome today. Beard is out with the family, if you didn't catch that earlier, and so I took advantage and figured we'd do a stream. And yep, that's exactly it, Jeremy. That's why we prefer the polymer tips. They're just a safer bet, in my opinion. We got a bear somewhere. Wouldn't mind getting a bear because they pay pretty good cash as well. Let's see, do we have our bear collar? We do. And I did have an 8 mythical bear over here not that long ago. And Mason Jenkins said he subbed to Beard. Well, that's a good thing. He's a great content creator and a very dear friend of mine. As well as, so is Non-Inspirational in the chat there. Non's got a channel. He's doing a lot of great content on Call of the Wild. He does some house flipper. Excuse me. And I believe he's also doing Mist as well. So he's a great guy, and I highly recommend checking out his content and his channel as well. So I'm not seeing that bear or hearing him. But the black bear are a little more sneaky than the brown bear. You don't hear them as well like you do the... Is that really 280 meters out? I think it's more like 230. So we'll sneak in closer and take that moose there. And Glenn says he was hunting on Medved. Stop to watch the stream. Well, I appreciate that, Glenn. Yeah, I think tomorrow night, I'll put it up to you guys, but I think we're going to give Layton a break tomorrow night and maybe go Hirsch or Medved for tomorrow's stream before Africa comes out. So I'll leave that up to you guys in chat. Let me know what you'd rather see. Well, actually, we can leave Layton in there. Layton Lakes, Hirschfelden, or Medved. Let me know which one you would rather see us go for a hunt on. It's just a female bear, but I think we'll take her. Since she's standing up right there, we'll go for spine. Oh, maybe not. Give her a call, see if we can get her to go broadside. And we got Curious and Flair saying Hirsch. I wouldn't mind a Hirschfelden hunt. It's not nearly packed with animals like Layton is, but it's still a fun hunt. And Wandering Bard says Medved. It's underappreciated. Medved is a lot of fun to hunt. We'll reload in case we got to put an extra shot into this bear. I really enjoy hunting Medved as well, but my Medved map is probably the deadest map I have. Look at that. That's a decent 4 easy. Let's try to call him back in. I did not see him, or else I would have took a shot on that guy instead of that bear there. Let's see. He's traveling over there. Oh, he heard the call, so he might turn around and come back now. See where he's at right there, 190. Yeah, I don't want to take an off zero distance shot on this guy. We'll see if we can get him to 150. Take this shot on him. He should not have trouble coming across that water. I mean, he just crossed it, so. And let's see. Glenn says there's a survival game coming out for Xbox soon. Looks similar to Tarkov on PC called Vigor. Huh. I haven't heard of that. I may have to check that out. And there you go, Flair. Now you can post some links if you want to. For the Discord, of course. Oh, come on, level 4. I think we may just take him there. That should be close enough to zeroed. And he's down, so that ought to be a nice gold. And as you can see, Flair just posted a link to the Discord. It is Beard's Barbershop, but it is where we all hang out. Me, Non-Rekt'd, ReekyRacer, Non-Inspirational, all the community content creators can be found there. And it's just a great place to hang out. Lots of great people in there. Whether you're looking for somebody to chit-chat with or go on a hunt with, there's always somebody in Discord. And thanks, Non. Now, have you, Glenn, is it going to be cross-platform? Like, will it be available on the Xbox app via PC? That's something I'd be curious about. And Garrett Irwin says, will you be in Beard's live stream on Thursday? Yes, Garrett, I plan on joining Mr. Beard for a lot of the stream, depending on how long he goes. I don't know how long we can stay, but I will be there. And we got an 894 out of this guy. Not bad at all. Nice looking palmates. Another 1,000 cash added to the bank account. Which I'm not hurting on cash. I think I'm a little over 700. Well, let's see. Yeah, a little over 700,000. So I'll be probably buy every variant that they release on the 470. As well as a couple hundred rounds to boot, so we won't have to worry about ammo. And carries cough. Discord also has some awesome people like Flair. Yes, it does. Flair's a great guy, and I meant to do that for you a while back there, Flair, but kept slipping my mind. I mean, after all, you are the hype train conductor. You should be a mod on my channel. And Non, if they had a way to lend money in this game, buddy, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Alright, nothing too big I can spot in the distance that way. I don't want to go around there, so we'll cut back over to the west. And actually, I think we'll just go ahead and fast travel, because there's literally nothing right here. And hit our tent here. And non-inspirational, you're right, buddy. The whole community in Discord is just amazing. It really is. It's the best online community I've ever been a part of. I mean, it's great. And Bowman 5997 says, is anyone having the glitch where the animals just freeze on console? That happens on PC from time to time. If you've seen it, it's happened in a few of the streams. It's just a bug. It tends to happen every now and then. It's unfortunate. Especially with the geese. Hope they fix them, because they did say there will be some geese fixes in the update coming with Africa as well. So there'll be a couple changes to the game, as well as, oh, what do we got there? Heard of Roosevelt elk and a moose eating. That moose looked injured, I thought at first. So we'll sneak up and see if we can't shoot one of either the moose or the rosies up here. And yeah, I'm with you. I can't wait for them to fix the geese, because when they're working properly, I really do enjoy hunting them. But they kind of kill the immersion for me at this point with the way they act. So honestly, I hadn't really messed with them in quite a while. Let's see, let's give these Roosevelts a call. See if we can get them to come back. Don't see any males traveling with them though. There's a bunch of rabbits there. One. Oh, I never have level 3 rabbits. I'd like to get a diamond rabbit at some point. There's a 2. Should we go for a 150-meter shot on that rabbit? It is a level 2, so it could be a gold. Let's try it. Oh, we got him. Nice. Well, we didn't take out the rosies or the moose. We took out the rabbit. And Psycho Fox just rolled in. Hey, Psycho Fox, how's it going? I'm just filling in for the beard. He took the family out for a fun day at the park, getting to spend some quality family time before the kids go back to school. So I just figured I'd take advantage and throw the random stream out there today. That way everybody can get their Tuesday Call the Wild fix. But let's run up here and go pick up that rabbit. See if he was big enough to be a gold or not. Should be just up here. Yep, there he is right there. And he was a gold. 5.1 kilograms, 835. Not too bad. And Psycho Fox says, well, that's awesome. Can't wait to get home to actually be able to watch it. Is Jaxie streaming tomorrow? Not that I'm aware of, but you never know. He may join me for my stream. I'll still be streaming tomorrow at my regular time, 6 p.m. PST. So he may join me for that. I'm not sure. I haven't got to talk to him about that yet. Oh, shut up, moose. If you're just gonna sit there. Nope, that's right, go. Oh, there's another bunny rabbit. Oh, just a one though. Not worried about that. The rabbits are everywhere. I don't want to waste hunting pressure on level 1 rabbits though. So we'll leave the rabbits alone. Hey, Chico just rolled in. Hey, Chico, glad you could make it. Oh, there's those Roosevelt elks, and I'm pretty sure I just spooked them. If not, oh, I see one right there. Oh, I think I hit her shoulder blade. Oh, still able to get probably a double lung shot on that one, actually. There's a decent looking 3, probably be a gold. No rare Roosevelt elks. I don't ever get any rare rosies. Would like to get them. The Roosevelts don't pay too bad either. Look at that. Even for the female, we got 879 cash. That's not bad. And Non says that one died from shock. He might have. And Darkside CA just rolled in. Says, thanks for filling in, bud. Gotta have that hunting content. Can only watch so much Fortnite. I get that. And Wolverine says a 226 kilogram red deer is an 8 mythical, by the way. Well, congrats, bud. Apparently you downed him. Very nice. There's a male elk over there. Females are rolling back in. We got some blacktails over there. I think we'll go for this level 3 right here. And Big Grizz just rolled in. He says, how's your day going? It's going fantastic. Good hunt so far. Got several golds to start off with. And I'm getting a stream on a Tuesday. So it's a great day. I always enjoy getting to come out and hang out with you guys. It's always a blast. And Hendry says he didn't even buy the Geese DLC, but going to buy it with the Africa. That's probably a good call. Let's back up a little. Let's get to 150 on this guy. That should be close enough. That probably was a smart decision because hopefully by then they'll have all the bugs worked out. They said there is going to be some patch notes, so let's get him right. And he's down. Nice. And Wandering Bard says, how much longer will we be streaming for? About another hour. So still got a ways to go. And we've already had quite a few gold animals, so not too bad. Go and pick this guy up. And then I want to look over in this field to the left here is a pretty good spot. I don't want to spook anything that might be in the field. That's actually where I got that, or first spotted that 1,000 scoring blacktail. It was right in this area somewhere. It may not have been right there, but another level 3 moose there. And Wandering Bard says, sweet, can watch with dinner. Well, there you go. Oh, don't start talking about food. I hadn't ate yet. I wasn't even thinking about food. Now I'm hungry all of a sudden. And here's that level 3. Not bad looking for a level 3. It's 715. Not too bad. A gold elk, or I'm sorry, a diamond elk is still on my wish list. That's one of the animals I have not seen a level 5 in that I'd like to get at some point. What about you guys in chat? What is your most desired diamond that you have not gotten yet? Mine at this point would be a whitetail. I really want a whitetail diamond. Whitetail and elk. That's my two top ones I want at the moment. Blacktail was on that list, but we accomplished that just not that long ago. I hear rabbits again. Yep, there they go. Just some trivials. Not worth messing with. And Wandering Bard says, a moose is the only diamond that he has, so literally anything in a diamond would be nice. I get that. Well, I mean, I've got nowhere near as many diamond meese as Beard does, but I have quite a few diamond moose, and yeah, I still wouldn't mind another one. Oh man, yeah, I've done that, Glenn. I've shot the lynx and the fox with the wrong caliber before, and yeah, it's frustrating. Quick tip for people. I know a lot of people have, you know, because you switch through them in the heat of the moment and you just pull your sights up. But what I like to do, especially if going for a bigger animal, is if I have the sights up, I'll click off the sights, because all of the guns have different iron sights and they're pretty recognizable by their iron sights. So it's just a quick little tip to check, you know, real quick, which gun am I using? Just click your middle mouse button to take the scope off and take a quick gander at what iron sights you got. Makes it real easy to figure out which caliber you're using. And Wolverine says elk. Yep, elk then whitetail. I'm with you there, Wolverine. Elk and whitetail on the top of my list. Reindeer is on there as well, but not as high up on the list. It'd probably go whitetail, elk, and then fox, honestly. I'd love to get a diamond fox. I enjoy hunting those little sneaky guys. I'm not seeing anything out in the open, so we're going to push over this way a little bit. See if we see any tracks. Anything worth tracking down anyway. And yes, I do believe the 30-30 is good for lynx. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a blacktail. I thought it was a whitetail for a second. Those blacktail, man, even the level 3s are impressive. The racks they get. Ooh, that's a bigger level 3. Let's see if we can't get them. We'll push up a little bit. See if we can't call those guys in. And you never know, sometimes those bigger animals will be hiding in the bushes behind those smaller ones, so it's always good to give them some calls and see what comes out of the woods. And Corbin Stamper says, can I get a shout out if I sub? Corbin, you can get a shout out even if you don't sub, my man, but the sub would be appreciated. Glad to have you with us. Oh, another level 2 bunny. Stop. Did that spook them over there? Nope, but it made them alert. So they were just outside of the spook range, apparently. And Hendry says he spotted a level 5 moose, 602 kilograms, but didn't get a shot on it. Well, if you didn't get a shot on it, Hendry, he's still there. So, yeah, go track that guy down. That'll be a nice one. That will be a diamond for sure at 602 kilograms. Oh, and that guy wasn't a gold. Wasted a shot on a non-gold bunny. Dark Side says, I noticed you guys zero in for 75 meters, even for the large caliber rifle like the 338. In real life, that rifle can easily be used at 200 plus meters. There's a game mechanic reason for that. Or is there a game mechanic reason for that? Well, it's, I agree with you. It's not, I guess, realistic in the fact that the ballistics aren't like they are in real life. You wouldn't, you know, have 3 different zeros on your rifle. Oh, should we go for a heart shot from this distance and that angle? I don't know. Oh, we got it. Nice. But I'm sure there's a reason they put it in there. I try to get the animal to the exact 0 point. If you look in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you can see it jumping around there. I try to get them within 5 or 10 meters of that 0 point before I take a shot. And Jaxie Jr. just rolled in. Hey Jaxie, how's it going? Do I have my own Discord? No, I do not, but you can find me in the Beard's Barbershop. That's where I hang out and spend all my time. If any of the mods are around, if they can link it, that would be appreciated. If not, it is in the description below. It's a great place to come hang out and have a good time. So let's pick up this level 3 here. See how we did. Oh, we got a gold out of him. Nice. An 823 and 1,000 cash. So I'll take that. Take that any day. I do believe he was the bigger of the 2 level 3s, so we'll just keep pushing forward here. As the rain has decided to come down. And Jaxie asks, are you ever going to make a Discord? Maybe at some point in the distant future. Real distant. I don't see a need for it at this point. The way the barbershop is set up, it's my home. I enjoy hanging out there. All my information can be found there. And, you know, you never know if it gets to a point one day where everybody just blows up and we've got just too many members in one Discord. You know, it may happen, but not any time in the near future. So, what do we got over there? Another female moose. I'll tell you what, one thing about Africa I will be looking forward to is it should not rain all the time. It rains all the time on my maps. I don't think I've ever went hunting for a full day and it not rain. And he says, Jaxie Jr. says, I've seen you in Discord, but I'm under a different username for Discord. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a thing. Sometimes it's hard to remember who's who back and forth when they have multiple names. That's why I try to keep all my names the same for all platforms if I can. Let's just get walking up here, see if we can't spot anything bigger than these female mooses. And just a second, I'm messing with something here. I'm going to test Streamlabs and make sure it's working just for Mr. Non. Oh, okay. And that's something I'm going to have to mess with later. Apparently there is a new update for Streamlabs and it's telling me I need to link some things. So something's changed. So I apologize if you've made a donation or subscription and you did not pop up on the channel. I do apologize for that. I will get that fixed for tomorrow. And Wolverine says, by the way, thanks for doing this today. It helped fill that void. Well, that was my goal, so I'm glad that is a mission accomplished. Wanted to give people a break because I know I enjoy watching the streams, and a day without a stream, you just feel like you're missing something. Let's see if we'll shoot her laying down there. And she's down. Well, she never got up, technically. And Jaxie Jr. shot a piebald moose earlier today. Congrats. Very nice. The piebald moose are quite good looking in this game. I enjoy them. I've only got a handful of piebald moose. Most of them were females. I think the only male piebald moose I actually got on stream with Beard, and I believe Non-Inspirational was with me that day. That was a good hunt. We got a piebald and a diamond on stream. It was pretty impressive. Well, let's keep moving up north here and see what else we can run into. It's actually not been as many animals around as there usually is. It's kind of surprising. And Jaxie also messed up a diamond blacktail. Hey man, it happens to the best of us. All you can do is make notes of what you did wrong that time so that you don't do it next time. Because it happens, my man. Let's see if we got any moose over there. Nope, nothing there. Wow, this area's kind of dead. It's usually pretty lit. Let's go over to Willowpeg Outpost, because that little lake, I usually have a couple decent areas. Ooh. Oh, man, there's some moose right there. Let's keep sneaking in here, because there should be some, yep, there's some blacktails. Got any moose on this end? Yep, there's a moose on that end. No big moose though, huh? And Darkside asks, do I hunt in real life? The only access I've got to hunting due to cost of everything would be hogs. I take out the hogs on my mother's property because they're a nuisance. They tear up her land, and that costs her money. So I do make a trip up there several times a year, and it's more of an extermination than a hunt. But I enjoy it, and I'm actually I've got a buddy who just bought some land out in West Texas, and I'd love to be able to make it out there and do some deer hunting on his property. We might try to make that happen this year. I would love to. Problem is, I'm really, in my family, I'm the only one that's into anything outdoors. Hunting, fishing. I'm the black sheep in the family. They're more tech savvy people. But I love to be out in the wilderness. I love to go camping, fishing. So yeah, I can't wait to actually be able to go out and go for some muleys or some whitetail. There's a decent level 4 there. Surrounded by quite a group of females. Yeah, that guy's small. Go ahead and take him. Oop. As he goes behind his bodyguard. See how they do that? And he's down. And Glenn says, I have the 7mm. Is it worth getting the 338 or just save for the new 470? At this point, I would save for the 470 because you can drop everything with the 7mm that you can with the 338. But I would definitely recommend the 338. I won't shoot a moose with the 7mm. It's just my preference. I don't trust it. I don't feel confident with it. What is that there? Another small moose. But yeah, I would say at this point in the game, because of Africa coming out, I would stay saving for that 470. And an 866, another gold. Nice. Oh yeah, hog hunts. It's a blast. I would like to go, and this is, I don't know, people have different opinions on this, but have you guys seen the helicopter hog hunts? Now that sounds like a good time. I mean, you're hanging out of a helicopter with an AR-15 or an AR-10 and just laying waste to groups of hogs. I've looked at the prices. It's pretty pricey, but yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list. I would love to go on a hog hunt in a helicopter. And Stace Helfrich has just rolled in. Hey, Stace, glad you could join us. See, I was just trying to see if there was anything else. Some decent level 3s. Where are the level 4 blacktails, man? Maybe hiding back there. Let's give him some calls, see if we can't get him to come out. We'll sneak back to this bush here. And Big Gris, yeah, I get that, buddy. Works interfering with the call of the wild. It makes it hard to grind and get the money up when you got to work. I get that. And Hayward Gale says he loves the 7mm. He's got 9 diamond moose. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. The 7mm is a good gun. I won't knock it. It's just not it's not my go-to. I use it for red deer and reindeer, and that's about it. And usually half the time I don't even do that. I'll take the 454 with me and use that instead. See, that one on the right looks bigger there. So we'll see if we can drop him from out here. Oh. Come on, guy. Cooperate. What do we got over here? Is that just a female coming in? That's the one I want there. So we'll give him another call, see if he can turn back around and come to us. I was trying to see where this one in the woods was at, but I don't see him. I know he gave us a call, but I do not see him at all. Oh, now we got warning calls coming from behind us too. Oh, come on, guy, cooperate. I think it was this one we wanted. Next shot. Oh, I thought I got that. Dang it, and I wasn't reloaded. Oh, I thought that was the next shot. I'm gonna look at the stream real quick and see how far I missed that. Thought I was right on it. Not a shot I would normally take, especially not on a diamond potential animal. Especially going for that neck, because if you miss it from that angle, there's only flesh. There's nothing vital there. Looks like I was maybe just off a tad to the left. Look back over where we're getting those calls, make sure we don't see any males. There's rabbits. Alright. Let's see. Being that the reported price of the 470, it should be 125K there, Glenn. But yeah, that's it's pretty pricey. But like I said, in real life, excuse me, a double-barreled 470 is extremely expensive. And I'll be curious for you guys that don't have the 338 and can't afford the 470. I'll be curious. You know, let me know how that 7mm works out on the buffalo and stuff. If you're able to, if you're able to actually drop them. You should be able to put, I would think, at least 2, maybe even 3 shots into them. I don't know what, you know, that'll probably kill your quick kill, but should still have integrity. Wandering Board says he was reaching for a fry while watching the stream and ended up dipping his hand in ketchup. Oh, that's alright. You just got ketchup flavored fingers now. Just don't bite them. My son did that the other day. He was eating French fries, and I guess the poor kid, he was starving, and he was just shoving them in his mouth, and he didn't pull his finger out one time, and he bit his finger pretty dang good. But at least yours has ketchup on it, so at least you'll have some flavor. And what are you asking there, Stace? Sorry. Was that a possible diamond? If you're referring to that blacktail, no, it was not. It was only a level 3. And he is going down 50-75. I think he did die. So we'll run and go pick him up. There is a pink spot on the map. So I believe he died anyway, unless that was from that moose we shot. I didn't even think about that. Oh, what do we got there? Just a famale. That's not. That's a male. Oh, that's a no mate. You're not. Where's it? Shouldn't even be on my map, guy. Paul mates like that, I'll tell you, that's embarrassing. And Mr. Venero just rolled in. He says he's working late and just wanted to say hi. How you doing? Hey, Frank, glad you could roll by. And Jaxie Jr. says he would recommend going on a mule deer hunt. Oh man, the hunts, the amount of hunts I've watched and the stories I've heard in Discord, yeah, I would love to go on a mule hunt for some muleys. Especially like up there, up north where Beard is. You know, he says when they're in the rut, you know, they'll challenge you. You can be in your truck going down the road and they'll challenge your truck. I'd love to see that. Well, we're out of hunting pressure and she's still sitting here, so I think we're going to drop her since she's directly in the line of where we're going. Now, I hate that bounce that shows up every now and then when you go to pull your sight up. Okay. Well, I forgot who it was asking in chat, but you're asking about freezing animals. There you go. We have a frozen animal right here. She is bugged, ignoring me. Hello. Where's the level 5s? Tell me your secrets. These are the things we want to know. She's bulletproof. Let's see. Can you actually see the shot hit, though? Oh, you can. Look. It's a Wolverine moose. Well, we'll leave her be. Let's see if we can't find where that... Did he not go down? Because he's still running all over the place. He's still bleeding. But yeah, there you go. There's a bugged moose for you. Where did this guy go? He turned back around. You go over here. That's not him, but that's the guy he was traveling with. I think I have some blacktail spray. Let's get a little of that up in the air. Keep that guy from spooking there. And Hendry says he'll need an extra pair of pants before trying 7mm on the buffalo. Yeah, guys, I don't think that other guy did go down. This is his track right here. He quit bleeding. So he is gone. And that guy's just sitting there, and I don't want to track him, but we'll shoot him with the boomstick. There we go. That's one way to not have to track a deer. Slap him with the 338. So we'll go pick him up just for the cash. And I wanted to see, that was the other one there. Just wanted to double check, make sure he did stop bleeding, and he did. So we'll leave that guy be, and we'll go pick up this one. And then I think I want to go to Beaumont. I haven't done a whole lot of hunting in Beaumont lately. Should have no hunting pressure there. Should have a few blacktails around that area too. I'd like to get a couple decent gold blacktails, especially since that one paid us, what was it, just over 1,000? So that's not bad at all. Oh, is that our wounded one? That is our wounded one, and I'm out of breath because I've been running. Come on, guy, stop. Wow, look at him go. He's off to the races. There we go. All right. So we got a ways to run there, but we got them both down now. He probably didn't need the 338, but, you know. And Stace says, yep, double lunged him. I always go for a good shot on an animal, and I always get a bad shot. Well, practice, practice, practice. And East Coast Emergency just rolled in. Hey, East Coast, glad you can make it. And that's right, Frank. They can't outrun the boomstick. And just wait till we get that howitzer. They definitely won't be able to outrun that one. And yes, as Glenn said, he's looking forward to Africa and trying to shoot the springbok in mid-flight. That is going to be a challenge for sure. And I'm taking, that's a bit of sarcasm there, Wandering Bard. The scrub hair is just a, I don't know. I could take it or leave it. It doesn't make a difference to me with them being in there. If I wanted to hunt rabbits, I could come on Layton. Here's that other one. So I wanted to see where we got. Oh, yep. See, look. Now, see, look at that, chat. That is through the neck bone. I mean, the arrow shows it going through it, so that should have been a neck shot, I believe. So that should have dropped him. So that's kind of interesting. But the second one got him for sure because we used the 338. Let's just look out here real quick before we fast travel. Oh, what was that? Just a female. We'll look over this way to this little opening. Make sure we don't run away from something big. And I don't see anything, so let's go to Beaumont. See what we can find there. Yeah, I'm with you, Tim. I think I did get robbed on that shot. That should have been a neck shot. And what's... Yes, East Coast, you are right. This is normally Beard's night, but he's out spending time with the family. Took them to the park to go ride roller coasters and all that good stuff before they've got to go back to school. So, since nobody was going to stream today, I figured I would just fill in and come hang out. And yeah, so here we are. And I will be streaming tomorrow on my normal day, so... And Jaxie Jr. says he got a 5x5 mule deer in Nebraska and a 5x4 in Wyoming. Very nice. Yeah, another member of the community, Austin Lewis, he's from Nebraska, and man, the pictures he sent me from some of the deer he's got there in Nebraska. Oh man, I'm jealous. I sent him a couple of pictures of there's one buck we've seen on my mother's property, but he's a little guy and he's young. I don't want to take him just for the fact that he's the only buck I've seen out there. Want to give him a chance to populate. Ooh, there we go. That should be a 4, maybe? Got a few blacktails out here we can choose from. And no, East Coast, that is not Jaxie Jr. as in Jaxie Beard's son. I thought it was at first, but then I was like, wait a minute, he's out riding roller coasters. That can't be him. Is that really only a level 3? It is. Wow. It's a big 3 though. Should be a gold. Make sure we don't see anything bigger. No. No. Man, lots of 3s. I think he's the bigger one there. Oops, not the 22. We want the 243. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna take when he gives us a decent shot. Well, get out of the way. There we go. There we go. That was a back of the neck shot. We got it at that time. So let's go pick them up. See if we got a gold out of either one of those. And East Coast, you're about an hour. We're about an hour and a half into the stream, so we got about 30 minutes left in the stream. All right, so that one wasn't a gold, only a 770, but still 1,000 cash. Let's see how we did on this guy here. And he's only a silver as well. 98 trophy rating. So we didn't manage to get a gold out of any of those, but that's all right. Still making some money. Oh, what was that? Just a tree. And Tim Kent, dead. Dead. That's right. I quite enjoy taking those fleeing neck shots when they work out for you anyway. It's a nice way you can get 2 animals down pretty quick. But as you can see, it raised our hunting pressure pretty good there. So we don't want to shoot any more animals right in here. I was hoping the wind would change because I actually want to move down south and go around this way. So I think we'll do that anyway. We'll just cut across right here through the marsh. And Flair back with the hype. Welcome back, Flair. Some more meese here. No males though. At least I don't see any males. Oh, there we go. There's a nice one. Nice 4 easy. I want to see the angle when he stands up. I'm tempted to go for a 300-meter shot on him. I like trying the long shots. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad angle at all. Let's see if we can hit this at 300 meters. Wait for him to pick his head up. Come on, guy. And he's down. Nice. So we got a ways to run to pick him up. Might get another animal on the way. No, I don't want to shoot her. And Stace says, me hitting springbok, jump, jump, splat. That's right. Let's run around this river here, or waterway, and go pick up that level 4 there. We know he's a gold. And Psycho Fox says, alright, I'm officially here to stay. Welcome back, Psycho Fox. Fox, sorry. Glad you could make it. I'm telling you what, when you're streaming by your lonesome, you've got to talk a whole lot more, and my throat is just drying out. I've already killed off a bottle of water and my drink here. I don't know how Beard does it. But let's see, what are these? Probably, oh, that's another male. Oh, I wonder if that was our 4 that we shot. A 501? Could be, but I think he was bigger than that. I don't think that's the one we shot there. Let's see if anything else is running out of these reeds. See how the grass is right here in the reeds? This is how it's going to be, I feel, a lot in the savannah. Super tall grass. Which is, I mean, does it give you, let's see. No, you don't really get the cover in here, but I believe in Africa, in the savanna grass, it gives you a lot more cover. And you're right, East Coast, Beard is a natural. He's a very talented man, that guy. And Glenn says, nice shot. Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, I like going for those long shots every now and then. Now we just got to get over here and pick him up. And Psycho Fox says, what have I missed? Nothing too big. We've gotten several nice golds. No diamond potentials or anything. But we've made some nice shots. Gotten some nice kills. Missed a few shots. Got robbed on that one on that blacktail. But that moose should be just up here. Yeah, this is him here. Yeah, 532. Yeah, I thought he was bigger than 501. Flair says he talks to himself more than Beard talks. And another gold, an 855, and another 1,000 cash. We'll take that all day. Yep, we've had several good kills for the stream there, Psycho Fox. It's been a good hunt. Not quite the amount of animals that I usually see out here, but it's not bad. But I put it out to the folks earlier, and I think at the moment Hirschfelden won. But I'll ask again, since we're getting closer to the end. We've got about 20-25 minutes left. Where would you guys like us to go tomorrow? Do you want to see another Layton Lakes stream, or maybe a Hirschfelden, or maybe even a Medved? So I'll leave that up to you guys. We'll try to drop this 3 here. Oh, and I messed that one up somehow again. Was I too high, or I may have hit his shoulder blade, huh? That's probably what it was. And Psycho Fox, that's another vote for Hirsch. I think Hirsch might be the winner, guys. So that'll be fun. We'll probably go for some bison if we're going to go on Hirsch. Get a little practice in for the water buffalo. Go do a little bison dancing. And Medved would be good too. Would be cool too. I know it doesn't get hunted that often as either. I don't know. If I knew how to do one of those stream poll things, I'd do a stream poll. But yeah, hadn't figured those out yet. But more than likely, it looks like we're going to be going on Hirschfelden tomorrow, so that should be fun. Won't be as many animals as we get here on Layton Lakes, but it is a beautiful map, and I do enjoy hunting Hirsch. May even try to do a little bit of geese hunting, but I'd prefer to wait till they release the bug fix for it. Oh yeah, this guy's on the move, and he's not going to go down, I don't think. It's not dropping, still 75. I'd like to see where I hit him, though, as I probably just spooked him away. Does the 270 work on pigs? Yes, the 270 is ethical for the boar, and I would assume the warthog as well. Not positive on that, though. And yes, I see all the Africa hype in the chat. Yep, we're all waiting. Waiting patiently for that day to arrive. Okay, so he didn't go that way. He cut back this way. And yep, as Tim Kent said, the 270 works great on pigs. You can get them with the 243 too. I tend to use the 243 on them quite a bit. But the 270 is your highest ethical weapon for them, I believe. Alright, you can also get them, correct me if I'm wrong, Flair, but isn't the 4570 ethical for the pigs? I believe it is. And East Coast says, I hope they fix the 4570. Yep, me too, bud. I don't know if it's coming in this this Africa DLC or patch. I highly doubt it. But it is a possibility. Okay, where did this guy go? And Scooby-Doo asks a good question. He says, what do you think would be a good... What caliber do you think would be good for the wildebeest? I think it's going to be 270, honestly. Henry, what do you think? Oh, okay, he's just said it in the chat, 270. Because he's, I mean, he lives over there, so he probably has a better idea of the calibers that they're actually ethical to hunt with in real life. But seeing the size of the animal, I think a 270 would be good. He is bleeding still. I don't know if this is him or the female, but I hear something in the bush. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's him. Oh, wow. Look at that. Poor guy. He's limping. What? This guy. Hey, get back here. There you go. Run out to the open. This guy's being tough here. Even at 25 to 50, though, you think he would have went down with that shot. Yeah, and I had a feeling that one was a little off. That's not his tracks. Where's that? There they are. But he was already 25 to 50, so I didn't think that it would matter. I figured anywhere I hit him that time actually would have dropped him, but you live, you learn. He should go down from that shot, though, if he... What? Oh, I clicked off the wrong blood trail. Looks like he's running right back to where we shot him the first time. He is. He's crossing over his own tracks. 0 to 25. Nope. He went this way, huh? Yep. 0 to 25. Come on, big guy. Drop any minute now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the kudu as well. The only thing, and let me know your guys' opinion on this. I'm slightly disappointed in the kudu, just because I would have loved for them to have gone with the greater kudu instead of the lesser kudu. But it's still a beautiful animal. Look, he came right back through here. How did he go, left or right? I think he went left. Oh man, come on, guy. Where you at? Go down already. I'm tired of tracking this guy. He should be down though. Yep, there he is right there. Good. No more tracking of this guy. I want to see where I hit him the first time though. No, the second shot wasn't a good shot, but let's see. Yep, we hit that shoulder blade. It shows it punched through it, but apparently it didn't, because if it did, it would have hit spine. So that's interesting. And then this one, look at that. Oh, okay, it did go right between the shoulder blade and the spine. Alright, that makes me feel somewhat better. And the wind is kind of shifting on us. So, you know, I think we will head south now that it's given us the opportunity, because I've got some bears I'd like to go check out that are just to the south of this area. And Stace Helfrich says, cheetah, please, devs. I'm with you there. That'd be fun. But imagine if you shot and missed. The thing would just take off like a lightning bolt. You wouldn't even see it. And hippos would be cool. I would love to see hippos in Call of the Wild. I mean, they'd look great. Extremely aggressive. Make it more dangerous to hunt the waterways. You know, because you got to worry about the hippos coming up from under the water and charging you. And Hendry says he owns a 270 and it is a great gun for kudu. So there you go. Kudu is extremely good tasting as well. I enjoyed that. I ate, let me know, Hendry, have you heard of, I'm sure you have, the Boma? B-O-M-A. It's a restaurant that I ate at in Zimbabwe, Africa. And they've got, they put on this big show and dance, and it's a buffet style eatery. But they've got, you can have warthog, zebra, kudu, giraffe, all kinds of stuff. And that place is, the food was amazing. So I quite enjoy, actually I think I had kudu kebab sticks. So it was really good. I enjoyed it. And Psycho Fox says he needs a smaller species. What, smaller? Wait, hold on. Let me read the comment before we load that. Am I missing something? He says, to be fair, though, with that on every map, they have smaller animals and bigger animals with Layton, moose, elk, and the deer. And the rest have the same. So with that, they already have the big tanks. Yeah, but not really. Because the only big tank you have is the Cape Buffalo. So it would be nice to have a hippo or the greater kudu or something else that, you know, to where we had two animals we could shoot with the 470, which, you know, I think even for the greater kudu, 470 would be too much. But and I'm with you, Psycho Fox. I do like the smaller species as well. Looking forward to the side striped jackal. That ought to be a good time. And I don't see any tracks or anything. I had a group of bears that were resting over this way last time I came out here. Glenn says he'd love to see ex-mother-in-law's hunting. No guns, just the front bumper of a car. That's pretty funny. We got here just another female moose. Let's keep pushing forward and see where we at on the map. Yeah, I wanted to make it over here. Don't know if we're gonna make it there. We've only got 10 minutes left. So actually, let's go here and see if we can't find us a decent animal to go out on. Yeah, I don't. The blue wildebeest though is not really a tank. I mean, it's only I believe it's going to be a 270 animal also. I don't. Henry, you may know more of this than anybody. What is, as far as the wildebeest? I know there's blue wildebeest, black wildebeest. Are they all similar sizes, or do the sizes range? Because I'm curious about the size range of the different species of wildebeest, or if it's just they're given different names due to the locations. You can shoot the bison with the 270 on Hirsch. That is right. But that's as of right now. We really don't know what all they're going to change with this new patch. You know, it could change a lot of things integrity-wise. I know they've been talking about it, so who knows? Hopefully we'll see the vital shots become more prominent. There's another moose need zone here. This is that little spot right here, I believe, but we were on Beard's map where we got that piebald moose. But I'm not seeing anything in this area. This part of the map isn't nearly as lit on my map as it is on Beard's. But you still usually have a few animals out here crossing the old land bridge right there. And I'm not seeing a thing. What time is it? Ah, it is later in the day. That might be why. Don't normally come out this way this late in the day, so the animals may not be here. Oh, what was that? A lonely blacktail all by herself, huh? Well, we may have to go that way and see if we can't find the others. It's not very often that the deer are just all by themselves. Tim Kent, yakety yak, don't come back. Got another moose feed zone over there. See, and there's animals here. I need to come hunt this way more often, get some more need zones. There we go. There's a male blacktail. There's a 4 easy. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Let's try to get that guy back there. So let's go ahead and make sure we got our blacktail scent because of the wind. Oh, we do. We're good to go. Don't want to run. And see what I was talking about earlier, how the bigger animals will be hiding in the bush? That 4 is just hiding right behind the bush while the 3's out in the open. And Henry says, yes, the different wildebeest species are different. 270 will work, but a bit small. Need a 308 or a 30-06. Oh, there you go, divs. Let's get a 30-06 in the game. I would love to have a 30-06 in game. Wait. Okay, I thought it was 2 level 4s there for a second. And we could shoot him from here, but we'll see if we can't bring him in closer. And East Coast Emergency says, what do I think about an Alaskan map with yaks? Yeah, I think I'd rather just have them add it to Medved. I mean, Medved is pretty much a lot like Alaska, I would think. Oh, he's being sketchy. So we may just go ahead and take him at 150 since he's giving us a good spine shot. And he's down. Nice. Might see if I can't call the mothers back in while I'm inching over that way. Get another one. But that should be a gold. That was a decent looking 4. Like to bag another one though. And yes, timber wolves. I would love for them to add wolves to Medved. That is big on my wish list. I mean, imagine you're out there hunting. You hear a warning call from a pack of wolves, and then next thing you know, I'd like it if they just all came and attacked you. Like they do in real life, you know, a pack attack kind of a deal. That's a nice looking 3. We're going to try to take him as well. If he doesn't keep on booking it, looks like he's heading away from us now. Wind should be good though, so that shouldn't be a factor. We got some bunny rabbits coming in behind us here. One of these days I'm going to turn and it's going to be a 3 when I spot it. One of these days. Okay, I can't tell the range there with that tree. It should be close enough to go for 75. We'll lay down though, bring him in a little closer. And East Coast says we need a timber gold trails map with wolves, mule deer, Rocky Mountain elk, grizzly bear. Throw in some pronghorn, and that sounds like a good idea. I want some of the horned variety, pronghorn or something to that effect. Some rams, big horned rams, something like that. Come out of those reeds there, guy. Give us a good shot. And Hayward Gale says we've got 32 likes. Well, thanks, guys. And do me a favor if you haven't already. Smash that like button. Do it with 2 hands if you gotta. Hit the subscribe. Tap the bell next to it if you don't want to miss any of my uploads or streams. And let's see if we can get this little 3 to come peek out of the reeds here. We'll drop him and then pick those 2 up. See how we did on him. Looks like a decent level 3. He might be a gold. There we go. Stay right there. Oh, or don't. Oh, he's going to come in real close. Nice. All right, so let's pick up that level 3 there. Pick him up first. Get out of here before I'm tempted to shoot you and hurt my need zones. And he was a gold as well. Nice level 3 and 811. Very nice. So let's go pick up this level 4. We know he's a gold. He looked quite a bit nicer than that level 3 there. And East Coast says nice iron sights. Thank you, bud. I do like the iron sights from time to time. And he's an 873 gold. Got him with a spine and right lung shot for another 1,000 cash. And I think that is gonna be it. We're right at the 2-minute mark. No stream extensions tonight. We didn't happen to run across any diamond or diamond tracks today, but it was still a pretty successful hunt. Ran into quite a few golds. And just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys that came out here tonight. I know tonight's not my normal stream night, but I had a blast and enjoyed hanging out with each and every one of you. Before we go, Stace has a question real quick. What gun do you want in Call of the Wild? I want a 7mm AUD-8. If I had to pick one gun, I would say the 30-06 is what I'd like to see added, a bolt-action 30-06. But that being said, thanks everyone for hanging out. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, tap the bell next to it, and I will see you all guys tomorrow night at 6 p.m. PST for our Wednesday night stream. Have a good one, everybody.